Hey, I'm Mick. This is my 64 EH panel van. Done a lot of custom work. I'm just going to do a quick walk around the car to explain to people a little bit about what I've done, and then later on in further videos I'll go a bit more in depth into all of the modifications that I've made. So we're going to start at the business end. This is a 265 Hemi 6-cylinder engine out of a Valiant. I've got remote oil filter because it doesn't fit between the chassis rail and the engine. Commodore brake booster. I'm just running a standard carby at the moment. That's a VN radiator, I think. Front end, so you can see I've got rid of the indicators. They're up in the headlight now. Grill will have some custom work done. Front guards have been wire edged up in here. Custom hinges. Tops of the guards, I made a plate and put bolts through the plate, welded it so it's all smooth on the top here. I didn't really want bolts in there, I only wanted bolts on the engine. There's the indicators. They're off a like a Harley. You see I had to recess in here to make them fit properly. So they just go in there nice. Dome heads on the back here, and this little thing needs a bit of cleaning up, but pretty good. Probably the most common one I get asked about is this rear window. So this glass actually pops like that to open and close. And I'll put a little unit on it. I've made this line here continue right through. So you can see here I've changed the door a little bit. It would come out this way and be sort of round and extend a little bit back here. So I extended that and kept that shape going right the way through. And then that moved this whole pillar back from sort of about here right back in. So it gives a sort of pillarless look. Same at the top. Continued this line right through and into the piece that I made to cover where the rear window would go. This whole window shape is based on a 57 Chevy. That sort of look. Well, that's kind of where I got the shape from. You can see the curve there that runs over through to the back. It's the original line, the original join between the top and the bottom. Runs sort of square along here. I welded all of that. Oh shit. Sorry. So it runs along here. I welded all of that so it's all nice. Filler. Jag D-type racing filler. I've actually got the filler up over there in my stack of shit. Bottoms of the guards, sedan. So I've taken sedan bottoms and welded them on to give me that finish down here along the bottom. On a panel van for standard, they sort of get to about here and then they just kick up at an angle like that, and the bumperette covers it. I didn't want that, I wanted to continue. So I've made this custom valance here. So that's all rolled under and it sort of comes out and around. So this shape here mimics this shape here on both sides and sort of comes down from the tail light nice and even. Tail light's got twin bulbs in both lenses just to make them a bit nicer. Tailgate is smoothed. What I actually did over here too, I actually split down inside here and pulled that out so that it matches the line, so that I've got the steel as close as I could before I filled to the tailgate. Top tailgate is electric. I'll go in depth in that later. Same there. So just a bit more about the windows that I made. I did them so that this piece of glass, which is custom glass made by Glass for Classics, I sent him a template, 2 templates actually. Left and right are slightly different, but you can't tell. And he returned me pieces of glass that were dead set perfect. So that plane is on the same level as the plane with the front window. So you don't get, like it looks like it should be there. Move the gutters. So the original gutters, or drip rails, or whatever you want to call them. I call them gutters. They actually come up here and sort of truck up along here. That was absolutely chock full of rust. So I cut all that out and replaced it with a piece of steel and made the gutter actually follow the window and over the back. And the reason I did that is because the fucking things actually work. So they actually do the job. when you open and shut your door, it means that rain doesn't run down off the roof straight in, which is sort of, you know, what you want. So that's it, pretty much. That's just a quick run around. She's all gapped. Pretty happy with how it's turned out. Got a lot more work to do before paint. I've done a bit of the interior. So next couple of videos will probably be interior video, which I'll have to get lighting for, and I'll do an in-depth on the engine bay. And I'll also do each of the individual mods a little bit more and just show like some of the stuff that I've done to make it exactly how I wanted it. So that's it for me. Peace. Cheers for watching. Thanks to the guys from the Modified Car Club who have just joined. Check this out. Look at that. It's official. I'm now in a car club. I should apologise in advance for my behaviour.